Welcome back to the Brazilian Football Channel. Today we are talking about the Brazilian teams in the knockout stages of Copa Libertadores de América, and we are talking about the biggest threat to the Brazilian teams, Boca Juniors. Today I'm wearing a replica of the 1978 jersey that Brazil wore in the World Cup that was played in Argentina, and I ask you please to watch the video until the end so that you can answer to a special quiz question that I have prepared for you, alright? Well, why is Boca the biggest threat to the Brazilian teams? First, they have a very good team. They won the Argentine Championship in the first half of the year quite easily, and now they're totally focused in the Libertadores Cup. But there is another ingredient that I would call Boca fear. Brazilian teams have a very bad record against Boca, especially in the knockout stages of the competition and especially in the La Bombonera Stadium. Only 5 times Brazilian teams have won there in the competition. And La Bombonera is a stadium that is often crowded, often packed, and the fans are very, very close to the pitch, creating the kind of environment that is difficult for the Brazilian teams. Yesterday, Boca started their series against Libertad de Paraguay with a 2-0 victory in La Bombonera, and they have paved the way for the second leg. I think they will go through. Most Brazilian teams are lined out in the same side of the knockout stages against Boca. Yesterday, Corinthians played Colo-Colo de Chile, and they lost 1-0 in the first leg of the series, but it's not a very good, not a very bad result. I think they can come back from 1 goal. And the Palmeiras will face Cerro Porteño starting the series tonight, and I think they have great chances to go through because they have a better team. If both Brazilian teams go through, they will face each other in the biggest derby of São Paulo. Another Brazilian clash started yesterday with Cruzeiro playing Flamengo, and they started quite well, winning away with a 2-0 victory in Maracanã Stadium. They have great chances to go through, and if they do, they will play Boca in the next phase. Tonight, another Brazilian team will start the series. Santos will play Independiente de Avellaneda in Argentina. I think Independiente is in a better moment, especially in the psychological side, because Santos is doing really bad in the National League. They are fighting relegation, so I think they are not in a very good moment, and I believe Independiente have great chances to go through. If they do, there will be another derby, but now an Argentine derby, because River Plate and Racing Club, Racing de Argentina, face each other, and especially if Racing play and win, there will be the biggest derby of Avellaneda, Racing, and Independiente. But if I were to bet, if I were to place my coins in a Brazilian team to succeed in this Libertadores Cup, I would place all my coins in Grêmio. Grêmio is doing really well since last year when they won the Libertadores for the 3rd time. They have a very good coach. They have a solid team. They started the series in the knockout stages against Estudiantes in Argentina. They lost 2-1, but it's not a very bad result, and they have great chances to go through. If personally I were to bet my coins in a Brazilian team, I would place my coins in Grêmio to reach the finals, and I would place my coins in Boca Juniors to reach the final too, which would be a superb clash between a Brazilian and an Argentine club. Well, that should be all for today, but before we leave, let me give you the quiz question that I have promised. I would like you guys to answer in the comments below what was the score of the 1963 final between Santos and Boca Juniors in La Bombonera, and who scored the goals, okay? That should be all for today. Thank you for your presence. I see you next. Bye-bye.